it's important to understand that sex trafficking itself is not just an issue in Nepal, but worldwide. But Nepal is a unique situation because it has an open border with India, and India has a thriving sex industry. So a lot of Nepali women are being taken from Nepal to work in brothels in India. According to the World Bank, the average income in Nepal for a person is $450 a year. Over half the population is unemployed. And the women we spoke to, they often mentioned that they weren't trafficked, they weren't sold into trafficking by strangers. It was sometimes by their own family members. One of the things we found that once these women get to India, they're often exploited by police officers and politicians themselves. So one woman shared that the brothel she worked at had actually these underground closets. When the brothels would be raided, the police would call ahead and say, you're going to get a raid soon. So these brothel owners would just make these women go underground. And so when these police officers come in for a quote unquote raid, there were no women to be found because they were actually hidden underground. One of the really important things I think that we found once we started reporting this were that there were actually women who were victims themselves who had decided that enough is enough and they were going to take this matter in their own hands. And one of the women we met was Sunita Janawar, and she started an organization that now rehabilitates women who have been sex trafficked and brought back to Nepal. And it's an empowering project, it's by women who've experienced this firsthand, and they're taking leadership and they're taking ownership of the problem.